I hope we're in a better place.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know what? The esophagus stuff is fine. My problem was the lonely and the insecure.
I'm gonna wake up in the morning to my amazing children and my amazing husband and my amazing life and thank God that I'm not lonely and I'm not insecure.
Damn. Who's lonely and insecure?
I didn't like that. You have 3 divorcees at this table. I was more lonely, I think, during my marriage. He traveled a lot. And when he didn't travel, he was asleep because he works all the time. And I think we can understand that. And you shouldn't have used the word lonely.
I can own that.
Lonely affected me too.
Annemarie's saying that if you're single, you're lonely and desperate. I took offense to that because I'm single. So if you don't have a man, you're lonely and desperate? Come on.
Several of us were angry that night. I said things that I was not proud of. I apologized for them, okay? I'm sorry I called you lonely.
Wow, if this is Annemarie's apology, don't apologize because I'm not accepting it.
I'm sorry that that affected you. I'm sorry that I said lonely if that affected you.
Okay.
Anybody else I may have offended, I apologize for that comment. I was angry.
Insecure.
We're gonna get to you.
Coming up.
Like, you need people to think that you're better than them.
I've met you 6 times in my life.
You're acting like a hormonal teenager.
Oh my God.
Okay, don't make the little people come out.
I'm sorry that I said lonely if that affected you.
Okay.
Anybody else I may have offended, I apologize for that comment. I
Calling
was
me
angry.
insecure.
We're gonna get to you. Let's talk about the Crystal situation. So the first night that Crystal and I met was at a mutual friend's house
Yes.
around the holidays. The first thing Crystal said to me about this group of women was that you ladies were not intelligent.
Damn.
Nobody was educated and you're very shallow.
Shallow and uneducated.
Shallow.
Well, she knows I'm educated, so
That's ridiculous.
I'm out of this group.
We're all educated. We don't even have to question that. We're all educated.
That's ridiculous.
You're nowhere near more educated than the rest of us. By the way, child bride, while you were busy getting married at 12, the rest of us were building businesses, graduating college, doing things, you know, to educate ourselves.
Did you say that?
I would not say that to someone that I just met. I don't feel that way.
That's false. I never said those things. No, these women are quite savvy, but they're clearly not highly educated.
I would really like you to be honest, though, with what you said about the ladies, because that's
I didn't
really
say that.
Do we have a history with Crystal thinking maybe we were less smart than her?
I'm not going to change the word that I use. The word was used correctly. Violation means to abuse your privacy. A
Boundaries.
disrespect of boundaries. Period. Google it. I know, these are big words.
Yeah, well, we understand big words. We kind of already knew that Crystal thinks that maybe some of us are not as astute as she is. There's a word for her.
And then you said that the ladies were fake socialites and that you were the only true socialite in the group.
Isn't that like a northeast, southeast kind of thing? What are we gonna do, cotillion?
We all know that I am a socialite, so who cares?
Well, it's true, I am.
I don't want to be a socialite.
Nobody does.
Do I feel like Crystal could have said that? Yes, I can. What that basically is saying is, this is my excuse for not being interesting. Because my intellect is too high. No, you're boring.
That's like embarrassing. Why would
Okay,
you
so
want to
did
be
you say
alive?
that?
First of all, it's offensive that you asked me that, but no, I didn't say that.
Well, she's abusing you, so I'm asking you. Why wouldn't I ask you?
Have I ever said that I was a socialite?
No.
Have I said that I'm very social?
Yes.
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 Yeah.
With all the socialites I do know, they don't say I'm a socialite.
That is correct.
The first time I met Crystal, that was when she told me that all of the girls were uneducated and shallow. I mean, I thought it was really crazy that somebody I just met 4 seconds ago was telling me this information, but now knowing Crystal better and how she acts, very on brand for her to do something like that. You have this need to make people, like, you need people to think that you're better than them.
I don't need anything.
She does.
No, but that's all I've seen. And
No,
like,
she
the not
That's all
being
you've seen.
honest.
I've met you 6 times in my
Crystal,
life.
that doesn't matter.
Give me an
It's
example
what
of
you've
when.
shown me.
Give me an example
Crystal,
of when I think I act like I'm better than you.
Well, right
Give me
now,
an example.
well, right now, I think you do because you
Okay, so
are.
always.
You're not
Give
being
another
honest.
example.
You're not being honest.
So give me another example.
With Crystal.
Give me another example.
Obviously, there's something about Annemarie that provokes Crystal because Crystal is usually someone who's very reserved with her thoughts and feelings. I've never seen her have a response to someone like this. I think that Annemarie and Crystal need to talk alone so I don't have to hear any of it.
Do you think I would call myself a socialite?
But it goes back to like.
Let me ask her a question. Stop talking.
You need people to think
All
that you're
you-
better than them.
Okay, I don't.
I need that?
Okay,
Yeah,
y'all.
that like it goes back to like your insecurity thing, Crystal.
The
You
girl who
like.
calls herself a doctor who's a nurse.
See?
Enough.
Annemarie says that she wants to bring lightness and fun to wherever she goes. But actually what she does is she's antagonistic, she's combative, and she's very divisive.
Crystal, bring it down a notch.
Do not tell me to bring it down.
You're acting like a hormonal teenager.
Oh my God.
Okay, don't make the little people come out.
You know what else I want from you? I want to thank you for giving
what?
you something to talk about and making your ass relevant.
Oh, God.
I'm sorry that I trigger you. I'm sorry that you find my life so interesting. She has nothing to talk about except for me.
You guys, we've been up a long time. We've traveled. We put a pin in it tonight.
Don't take my kindness for weakness.
When have you been kind?
Crystal, I'm always kind.